Hello, I'm DelusionDispeller, life coach since about 2006, and I've been helping people online and in person since then. If I can help you at all at any time, I do offer services, and we can talk about that. Just write me at DelusionDispeller@gmail.com. I will try to post that on this video. This is going to be a continuation of the social network review that I started doing. Hopefully it won't be buzzy or noisy, so you won't be able to hear me. Right now my heater is on in the background, but I just turned it off, so it should shut off shortly, and then we'll have a nice clear, hopefully, type of transference of my video. I do want to answer a viewer's statement, question, whatever you want to call it, who insinuated that I support Trump, that he's one of the biggest narcissists, what's wrong with me, that sort of thing. First of all, as far as supporting Trump, I support anyone who's president in the sense that I pray for them, I hope they do the right thing, I'm rooting for them, because there's a lot of people that suffer if they don't do the right thing. As far as am I in favor of everything he does or stands for, I think you could tell by the video that I wasn't. I definitely was anti-Hillary getting in, though. I can tell you that. So, as far as being accused of supporting Trump, I only support him as far as what I just said. I don't agree with everything he does. I do know that he's narcissistic. I totally understand that. But I think there's some pros and cons to him being president, and this is not that video, so we won't talk about that. Right now I want to talk about the social network and the narcissistic statements there and the Asperger's behaviors that I noticed, those kind of things. So, without further hesitation here, let's get right into it. I don't have the ability to film the video and show you while I'm talking, which could be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. I noticed when I filmed the last video, I was kind of talking over what they were saying, and it might have been frustrating to some of you, so I apologize. I'm new at doing these kind of things. I'm just kind of experimenting. So, in this case, I don't have the video to show you. Feel free to watch it on your own. But I did watch it again myself and took some notes that I want to share with you. So I'll kind of set the stage on each of my comments. I'll try to keep these pretty short so you can watch each one in a relatively short amount of time. So, here we go. Mark, the main protagonist character of the movie, made a statement. He was sitting with some higher-ups from the Harvard Institute, I believe, and they were questioning him because apparently there was an altercation when Mark decided to build Facebook. He allegedly stole the idea from a couple of guys that he said he was going to be a team member with, which we'll get into a little bit later in these videos. So he was being called to task on that. And when they asked him, do you have comments? Do you want to defend yourself? Do you have anything to say? He said, I believe I deserve some recognition because I pointed out some gaping holes in your system. And he said that to like the top guy who manages the computers at Harvard. He believed he pointed out some gaping holes in their system by actually doing what he did online, which was basically starting this face mash thing and the Facebook thing. And so he wasn't willing to admit any fault, obviously. He was saying he deserved recognition. So that could be perceived as definitely a narcissistic statement. Let's backtrack a little bit. The Harvard guys invite Mark to work with them on a social network project for harvard.edu. It was called the Harvard Connection. They tell him that this could maybe repair his image after he got in trouble for another online thing that he was doing with the face smash. Basically, he was taking people's profiles and hacking into them, and I don't know what he was doing exactly with them, but what it was not ethical or legal, apparently, so that's why he was being called to task at this point. So these Harvard guys said, well, this could help fix your image if we could take kind of the idea that you were doing and turn it into something brand new called Harvard Connection. And his response was, oh good, I could work with you. or was not, oh, I'm sorry, his response was not, oh good, I could work with you, I'd love to be part of the team. It was, wow, you would do that for me? Which proves, again, he's all about his image. You would do that for me? In fact, the whole, I don't know, the whole thrust of that whole movie really felt narcissistic to me. Whether he has Asperger's or not, he just seems very narky to me. So that's just my opinion. Stay tuned. I'll do the next video on some more evidences of narcissistic behavior, possibly Asperger's, autism, something. Keep watching. See you then.